life and death. Hey, those are two issues that pretty much everybody on this planet should be interested in, right? And surprisingly, it has a lot to do with water. Imagine that you are Seventh Adventist pastor, and you are driving out in the middle of the desert in the country of Kenya. You've driven past the regular roads, you've driven onto the dirt road, you're now past the two paths, one for each wheel, and you're now kind of in the goat path area. And you're looking for new people groups to tell about the love of Jesus Christ, the love that we've experienced. You're looking at sun, you're looking at sand, you're looking at sky, and you're looking at a boatload of these crazy thorn trees and bushes, and that's all that's out there. Until two guys jump out from behind those thorn bushes. They're wearing military attire, and they have automatic rifles, and they're headed for your car. You realize, I'm just out here by myself. They're headed for your window. You stop the car, they come to the window. Your heart is pounding. What are they looking for? What do they want? Are they going to shoot you? Are you going to survive? What are they looking for? They're looking for water. Water. Pastor Guto, who told us that story, had water with him that day. And he was more than happy to give it to those two men. And he also added that after that, every time he went into the desert, he always brought water with him. Because in the desert, water is money. In the desert, water is currency. In the desert, water is life or death. This summer, I had the opportunity to go on a Maranatha mission trip to the country of Kenya. And we ended up in that desert. And we went out around where the goat paths were, and the bus stopped. And we got out. And there's sand, and there's sky, and there's these crazy thorn trees all over everywhere. And you look around and you think, this is like a movie set for the underworld. Why do people live here? How do they survive? Early on, I found myself sneaking my sips from my bottle of water from inside the bus instead of outside the bus so that the villagers couldn't see me. After a couple days, I was working on an interactive health team, and we were bringing just gallons and gallons of water for demonstrations. We ended up just pouring it out, pouring it out, pouring it out. Any container those villagers could find, they drank as much as they could, and they took the rest back. The seriousness, really, of the situation was beginning to sink in. You know, it's not really a crisis in the way that it's something different from the norm. This is how they live. This is what they know. This is their life. What is Maranatha doing in the country of Kenya? We are building churches. We're building schools. And we're continuing to drill wells. Yes, continuing. Because did you know that Maranatha has built over 850 wells on the continent of Africa? Countries like Mozambique, Zimbabwe, even Angola, and now some very generous folks have bought a well drilling rig just for the country of Kenya. What do I love about the well drilling program? I love that this is a package deal. It's a package deal. That well comes with the church. That well, many times, comes with a school. So when you're standing there filling that water bucket, I don't know if you saw that water bucket that Kenneth brought out, or those 5-gallon buckets. You know how long it takes to fill a 5-gallon bucket? It's a few minutes at least. What are you looking at? You're looking at that church. You're looking at that school. It has to occur to you, at least early on, why did they do that? Why is my family still alive? Why are my children able to survive? It has to occur to you. This is a package deal. What do I love about the well drilling program? It establishes trust. Has anyone noticed that there is a major breakdown of trust in our society? Across the world? I mean, we have so many different worldviews, and evidently, that creates a lot of chaos. Jesus had a really radical worldview. How did he establish trust? He established trust by meeting urgently felt needs. He healed a leper. He brought a child back to life. And then they trusted him. Then they listened to what he had to say. We have the same opportunity. I mean, when you think of how hard it is to establish trust, drilling a well, that's easy. What do I love about the well drilling program? I love that it's a 24/7 reminder that there is a creator. I love the fact that it's a 24/7 reminder that there is a Savior when we live in the desert. What do I love about the well drilling program? I love the fact that it speaks to satisfaction, both in this life and the life beyond. We have the love, the relationship of Jesus Christ. That's what we're sharing. What do I love about the well drilling program? I love that it affects thousands of people immediately. And many of those will make a decision to have a relationship with Jesus Christ for eternity. Maranatha is drilling wells in Africa. Please join us in sharing the water of life.